Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I have a different type of open box video where I just got a box in, and it's not from Amazon. It just says it's from Amazon because we do get Amazon in from time to time. I mean, we are Americans after all. But this is a box that I'm opening right now full of coins that I actually have no idea what's in here, and we're going to take a look and see because the engineer was busy getting some stuff done, and we're going to see what type of stuff he bought because I don't even know. So, we've got some packages of stuff here. All right. And looks like we've got some, we got some slabbies, we got some mint products, a little bit of everything in here. So let's take a look and see what we're going to find. I never really know what's going to be in a box when it comes in the mail. I shouldn't say that. I mean, sometimes obviously I know, but there's lots of times I don't know. All right, American Liberty Silver medals. So these medals, 2016. This is something that's new within the last decade that the Mint's been doing, and it's really bad that I'm getting old enough that things are within decades. Like, this is a brand new product, 2016. That was just 3 plus 2, 7 years ago, right? So, by the way, the medallic issues that the Mint has made lately, in the last decade, are lovely. A lot of them are really, really nice. Some of you get the 2-ounce pieces with the military motifs on them, the ships and whatnot, and these ones are pretty cool. So S-Mint, you can see the S-Mint mark right there. And, this is when we got into some pretty high engraving techniques. Look at the eagle's feathers on these guys, right? Carrying the olive branches. And you notice 2 sets of initials on this coin right there. Usually when you see initials on coins, that is the designer's initials. They have the right to get initials on stuff. And what's interesting is there's initials over here too, and here too. So, just kidding. So, but you've got 4 sets of initials to this coin, which is really interesting. And I said coin, I know it's a metal, but that's because you have multiple designers on it, right? So these ones are a full ounce of silver on them, and they've got the San Francisco Mint mark, and they talk about the designers. They have the designers' names here. So Justin Kuntz, Phoebe Hemphill, Paul C. Balin, and Don Everhart. So how cool is that, to get your name, your initials on a coin? When I kind of think about that out loud, I think it would have been really easy for them to just go ahead and not let people put their initials on coins. Do you know what I mean? So maybe I'm just thinking that there's lots of countries where this is your civic duty and you're not going to get anything on the coins. All right, we're not going to look at another one unless they're uncirculated instead of proof, but I don't think this one came 2 ways. That's another one, so we're going to see what else is in this box. We'll keep digging. Keep digging. One man's trash is another man's come up treasure. Here we go. There's the 2 coin. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so this is the 2021 American Eagle 1-ounce silver, the reverse proof 2 coin. Designer edition is what they called this set. Designer edition. So let's slow down a second here and take a closer look. We've got 2021, and this was the year of the redesign. And 2021, here you go. You've got the old date style. 2021, there was the crossover year. We got both styles with the new date style. That new date was designed to emulate more of the original Walking Liberty $half design. And of course, these coins are both reverse proof, which means that on most proof coins, you're going to have that mirror finish to the back of the coin, and the devices, so the design and whatnot, we're going to be frosted white. On these, the fields are frosted white, and the rest of the coin is mirrored. And of course, there you've got the 2 different designs. Some people like one more than the other. I actually like both of them quite a bit. I don't know that I have a favorite here. I actually like the redesigned eagle quite a bit. you know, it looks to be relatively in motion. You know, the old design has a very traditional static look to it, which is cool also. Just depends kind of what flavor you want, right? So this one is a W mint mark. You can see the mint mark right there below the above the word fine, and here you've got the S mint mark off to the side on the right side. Interesting mint mark location. I don't, you know, once again, these things that you think about when you're looking at coins. You know, is there a better spot to put the S? You know, couldn't you stick the S somewhere else? I don't know. Just seems kind of like an odd placement to me. You kind of used to it being somewhere down south and somewhere on the near the rim, near the edge of the coin. So these coins, they had. Let me see what the mintage here is on this guy, because this is the type of thing I definitely don't have memorized. But thank goodness we have certificates to take a look at and tell us how many were made, because they might do that, right? Maybe, maybe not, maybe not. And let me see here. Interesting. So, you know, maybe it says the mintage right on there, but I want to see what else is in this box. Obverse, reverse. Okay, well, maybe it doesn't say that on there. There you go. Let's move on to some more fun stuff in the box. Among my favorite issues, I have many issues, is the America the Beautiful 5-ounce silver coins. And this one is the Shenandoah. Very, very cool piece. These giant quarters, one of the funny things about this series here, I'll try to get that out without breaking anything. One of the best things about these series here is that they are legal tender for $0.25. I find that to be really interesting, of course. These ones have the P mint mark on them. So the bullion issues do not have the P mint mark on them. This is really cool design. So a lot of the 5-ounce, a lot of the actual quarters that are not a 5-ounce silver piece, the designs were just too busy. But then when you got it into the 5-ounce silver version, they really stood out, you know, as being pretty cool. Looking really nice. The certificates are huge on these guys. They talk about them being uncirculated, 3 inches diameter, 5 ounces total weight. Lettered edge, by the way, just so you know. And the designs and the artists. For those of you who didn't know, by the way, I guess I should point this out if I can get a clear shot of it. The lettered edge on these guys, 999 fine. Silver 5.0 ounce. I like the fact that it's 5.0 ounces and not, you know, not just 5. You know, they could have made it 5.00, right? Maybe. Let's not get too picky, folks. Let's not get too picky. Let's see what else we got going on in this here box. Oh, goodies. I always got to look at the bottom of the box, make sure there's nothing else that's in there. So we definitely had someone who liked some of the mint products here. Pride of Two Nations 2019 set. This one, you know, how dare we actually work with another government. You know, this one was kind of an interesting set. Limited edition. Like, that's a funny thing. Everything's a limited edition, right? So it had the reverse proof W in it, and also the special strike Canadian maple leaf. And we've already looked at a couple of eagles today. So I think this is technically the enhanced reverse proof, right? So if you look at the reverse proofs and then the enhanced, what's the difference? Well, now we got fancier, right? So instead of the whole design being frosted, I mean glossy, the field being frosted, now you'll see that the lines on Liberty's dress, the striping, and the ribboning all has a different tone to it. Same thing on the reverse, where you've got, instead of the eagle being entirely glossy, see how the shield looks different because they've made the shield white on half the stripes there and the outline. And that is actually probably my favorite effect on this coin. I'm not as big of a fan of the stripes on Liberty's dress. I mean, I just don't think it translates great. But the shield really pops. You know, that's a really nice design element. And then the maple leaf, come on now, got the plastic coming undone, has all types of stuff going on because you've got the really, really fine maple leaves on there and all the really, really fine lines. And look at the veins and the texture to the maple leaf. Once again, just talking about the different type of technology that's gone into making these coins. And the queen, similar design on both sides with the lines and the maple leaves and stars. But really neat set. Once again, I can look at these and maybe find out how many were minted, but maybe not. Oh, and the coins of two nations. Let me see if this is in two languages, right? So the Canadians are a two-language country. And the Canadian portion is in two languages for sure. Let me see here. The Eagles. Oh, that's right. I don't know French. That's not going to help anybody here. Me and French. Oui, oui. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. There are a few certified pieces. We've got the same coin metal, pardon me, that we saw previously in a Proof 70 cameo. Pretty cool stuff here. And we've got another one on those guys. And a couple more things. We've got the 2013 okay, so see how different this enhanced proof looks versus the enhanced reverse proof? Very different look to it, right? With the mirror being in the background. This is from the 2013. And so interesting. Now here's the next modification. Y'all can quote me on this one. Next, they're going to go ahead and do the reverse proof on just one side, right? So go ahead and make, this is what they haven't done yet, folks. You enhance proof the obverse, and then you enhance reverse proof the reverse. That's the next move. That's the next move. You heard it here first. And last but not least, we have a classic coin in the mix. So I wasn't really keeping track of the score here exactly. This will bump it up a little bit, but probably you've got, retail maybe $1,400 here, wholesale $1,100, something like that. This is just me kind of spitballing. I don't know all the numbers on this group. Not exactly, anyways. I didn't, like I said, I literally didn't know what was in this box. 1806. This is the half dollar. Pretty cool. I always like the way that these guys, just the dates look. The lettering is just kind of fun. I mean, it's just not precise. Different size stuff. And really nice coin. Look at that. This has got a lot of detail up in the stars and the typical flatness of the wings. Classic, right? And so this is why a lot of people like the classic design on the eagle, on the silver eagle, because if you look, it's really very closely represented by what was on our early coins. And PCGS has called this a VG8 Overton 120 pointed 6 stem. So hard to tell exactly on these guys what the Overton is without doing a little bit more research. But I'll take it that PCGS did the research and they've got it right. One thing that I haven't really seen is them get an Overton number wrong. Usually if they're putting a variety on the label, now you can find lots of coins without varieties listed on the labels, and then you can cherry pick them. That happens pretty frequently, actually. But anyway, so that's what's in the box. Now I got to talk to the engineer about if we made money or not. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I've been the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.